Hello, this is Sapta Tech here, and in this video I am going to do a quick review of Nikon's AF-P 10-20mm F4.5-5.6G VR lens for its DX form factor cameras. But before I start, please hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already yet, and hit the bell icon to get notified every time I upload new content. So without further ado, let's start it. Well, I am not going to tell every technical specifications of this lens because you can get those easily from Nikon's official website. Instead of that, I will discuss about its pros and cons based on my personal experiences with it for last few months. Costing about 21,000 Indian rupees or about $350 US, it is not a cheap lens for some. But it is among the cheapest wide-angle lenses you can get, especially when it compared with other similar lenses on the market. This lens is mainly made out of high-quality plastic, which makes it a very compact, light and travel-friendly lens. Like Nikon's other AF-P lenses, it does not have any kind of physical switch on the body. The zoom ring and the focusing ring are rubberized and smooth. Rear mount has no rubber gasket and made out of plastic, which may be disappointing for some. Autofocusing of this lens is silent, snappy and accurate. VR gives few extra stops, but I personally find it to be unnecessary for an ultra-wide angle lens like this. As for the image quality, what I can say is that it is not bad but not that good either. Throughout the zoom range, it is similar to that of a 18-55mm kit lens. It's bit soft wide open, especially toward the edges, but decently sharp when you close it down. You can download these images I am showing right now from the description and check them for yourself. Wide open, you will get some chromatic aberrations toward the corners, which is of course completely normal for an ultra wide angle lens like this, and can be fixed in post-processing or just closing down the aperture. A good thing about this lens is that it does not distort the image like other fisheye lenses. It does not bulge out the center of the image but rather push it back to give a more natural look to it, which makes it a good lens for landscape and architectural photography where you need straight lines to be straight. As for the bokeh, well, it is a 10-20mm lens that has a maximum aperture of f4.5 at 10mm and 5.6 at 20mm. So even it can focus over 22 cm far from the sensor, it fails to render good bokeh. It has a maximum aperture of f4.5, so obviously it's not a good low light performer, which is the major deal-breaking factor for this lens. However, you can use it for long exposure photographies like light painting, light trails, lightning, landscape, etc. As for the astrophotography, based on my personal experiences with the 18-55mm kit lens, I can tell you that at right location with right weather condition, it can be used for capturing star trails. But capturing clear shots of the stars or the Milky Way can be challenging because of its narrow aperture. So is this the lens for you? Well, if you are a beginner or amateur level photographer on a tight budget looking for a good ultra wide angle lens, then yes, you can buy this lens and be happy with it. But if you take photography seriously or professionally, then this lens may not be for you, because just like I mentioned earlier, the image quality from this lens is similar to that of a kit lens, which is good but not that good, and not to mention the narrow aperture of f4.5, which makes it a horrible lens for low light situations, thus reducing its versatility. So instead of this, I can suggest you to spend some more money and buy any ultra wide angle prime lenses from Rokinon or Samyang, like 8, 10, 12 or 14mm f2.8 ultra wide angle lenses, which are fantastic lenses compared to this. Or even better, you can get Tokina's ultra wide angle zoom lenses like Tokina ATX 11-20mm f2.8 Pro DX, which is at a class of its own. So this pretty much wraps up my review on this lens. If you still have any question about it, feel free to ask it in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you like this video, hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, and like always, thank you for watching.